Welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Monster Hunter World Iceborne Community Edition, where we kind of got like a filler episode in for the story progression. We have to investigate the Elder Dragon tracks, find and kind of record their tracks, or little bits in the environment as we go out on expeditions or quests, and try to build that bar up to unlock hunting them. So I'm going to see about maybe changing up our armor set a little bit, and finding something we can kind of like pursue as a target for today. So that way it's hopefully not just like a slow grind up for trying to get what we're after. Now when it comes to armors, I want to check the skills on... not so much Velkhana, because like the critical draw, the quick... Actually, the Constitution isn't too bad in there. Is that all in one... Oh, no, wait, that's my I keep forgetting... It shows you your your charm skills in this table. Oh, my bad. It shows your charm skill in this when you preview the armor set, so that doesn't mean the armor has that as well. I was looking to see... Here we go. I was thinking maybe Seething Basil would have some stuff for us, and it does look like it does have some nice things like Blast Attack. And that's all in the headpiece on its own. Interesting. I might actually have to look at pursuing that as an option. Because I think it's... Okay, so it's the 2 Blast Attacker in the head. I want to see what I've got right now in Brachy. That's 2 Agitator. And because I'm not using the Wall Slam super... like how base Iceborne you probably would use them, it might not be a bad idea to try and, see if I can get that headpiece. And then it looks like here... I just need a Legion of Fellwing, then I could have the Damascus that has the 2 focus in that. Although, what is in here? Okay, so all I need is the belt from Brachy, and I have the 2 blast attack. That's interesting. So let's first set our sights on trying for another Seething Basil. Because if I can get the Alpha here, that'll be 2 blast attack plus the other 2 I've got in the Brachy waist. And that'll help me out for that. Now, I don't know if I have any investigations I've got recorded for Seething, or I'll have to do an optional to hunt it. But we'll see what we've got here. Yeah, just get the bounties out of the way. Okay, so... Yeah, it doesn't really look like anything too new here. Okay, so I will have to do some optional stuff and see if I can get some luck with Seething Basil. But yeah, I'll probably just see how it goes for getting the tracks all in order.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so how about we start with the Ancient Forest? Okay, so I'm wondering... Yes, I don't have anything assigned. If I go into optional... I'm going to try this and just see... what happens if there are any tracks we can find, because I'm pretty sure I know the last fights that we'll have to go after. They're going to be Black Veil of Alhazak, Namiel, and then Shara. But I don't know if I have to find tracks in both the Ancient Forest and the Coral Highlands in order to get them both up, or all I have to do is find them across any quests and they'll count towards that total. I guess we'll find out after this hunt. And because we also got the Brachy bow upgrade at the end of last episode, it might be a little more potent once we use it out and about today. Yeah, finish that all off. That's good to go. We just gotta wait for the quest to load up. Bags are almost fully loaded. The only thing I should do is pick up a little bit more blast coating, just in case to have. And there we go. I'm pretty sure that's the only coating I can use. Yeah. Yeah, Blast is the only one that is supported by this bow. So let's head out, try for another Seething, and try to see if I can find any tracks for these other Elder Dragons, too. I'll probably have a bit of a mix set together for the start of next week. I don't know how many hunts I'll squeeze into this episode. It might just be 1 or 2, depending on how the timing goes. But I do want to try to maximize a blast build. Because as the bowgun, it's not really a status you can build all that much on. Oh, and thankfully... Yeah, we do have some signs of stuff we can track. Although... It is kind of odd to
record of tracks like these.
find them here.
Collect as many as you can.
Like, I'm trying to remember. Blackveil, I believe you can only fight in the Ancient Forest and... what is the other place? The Ancient Forest and the Rotten Vale. So finding the tracks out in the Elder's Recess is a little surprising. But I know we've got to find seething somewhere out and about. So just keep finding the footprints and looking around. No, okay, we've got a few more somewhere. I was just going to take a little look, because I thought I heard wing slapping, but I think it's just the Barnos here. Oh, I see... Yeah, here we go. Okay, so it doesn't look like I have a meter to fill up, so maybe it was all you have to do is just go on any, random hunter expedition, and you would start getting credit for it. Oh. Oh, there's Uragon. I mean, we found the ruts earlier as we were roaming about, so I had a feeling it would have been them. But yeah, I'm trying to think of where I might come across seething. Ah, that's just some tarred ore. That's just another sign of Uragon. There's that. Blast bit from Bracky here. I'm actually not too sure where all... Oh! Speak of who we're after. Okay, so looks like... I was going to say, maybe Uragon's going to leave us alone here. But I have no idea how this is going to go with, old Hammerchin. Like, it is nice to have the distraction. Oh, and now we got old Blast Fist. Ow. I kind of forget that that lunge has a lot more distance than you would think it could cover. Ooh, that was a close one. Bracky? Yeah. Yeah, beat each other up for a little bit, thank you. Let me just snag. Just a wyvern tier. Not all that helpful, but I guess it's something. The best thing we could possibly hope for from the shiny drop would be a mantle. But I highly doubt we get super lucky with that. And I gotta remember to also try changing up the variety of shots I use, too. Because I think I'm sticking too hard to trying for normal shots and dragon piercers. I should try getting the spread shots in, too. Because I don't think they have that badly of a damage drop-off. That and on a big monster like Basil, we can probably get most of them to connect as well. There we go. Yeah, gotta remember to combo the shot types together, and I think we'll have much better success with it. So we'll see how this hunt goes, come back after this. I don't know if I want to get into the habit of trying to... Ow. I'm trying to use the wall slams all that often. We'll top ourselves up, get the Vitality Mantle on. Yeah, okay, going to get dropped off there. Oh, another shard. I think every little bit of material we can get from Basil will help. Because again, I don't see going for the full armor set. I think Basil works best as a blast gun lance set. Nope, we got... I don't know what monster that's from, but we might as well grab it because it's free loot. Oh, and there goes the Vitality Mantle. Okay, I gotta really use the volley more often. I am surprised at how many, staggers I got in with it. And there was a part break. I think that was the wing. And come on, be out of stamina for a while. Oh, actually got a knockdown there. I should have tried for, the Clutch Claw. Yeah, because now Basil's got itself pretty primed. Oh, but we did get a blast proc. As well as the other wing broken now. Can I get this off? Oh, I will. I still gotta try a little bit better when it comes to getting the tail. I'm going to try to get a lot of these raining down. So if I can get it to turn. I was hoping to have been able to get a knockout on it. Ow. Okay, gotta be careful. Oh, I must have been right beside one of the scales when it went off. Yeah, I gotta be very careful of all of the high explosive rounds that drops. When it's charged up like this, the best thing is probably focusing attacks to head and tail to try to do enough damage to basically cause a detonation, and that'll buy me a little bit of time before the next time everything is primed to go. Oh, shoot. Okay, Bracky's in the area. Racky's in the area, and now we got Basil leaving, so we're going to vacate too. Just need to try to figure out... Okay, it looks like Basil is going up above. Yeah, so we can just leave Bractios down here for a bit. And we gotta go this way to get up to the... Oh, actually, this is going to be a good opportunity for us. Thanks to the environmental hazards in the area Basil's gone, we can try getting a few crystals to fall on it. And that'll both chip out a fair bit of its health, as well as give me some prime openings for getting tail damage in. There we go. And see how this goes. Oh, I think we actually got another detonation off right then. Now we still got, I believe, one more crystal we can bring down in the area here. Oh yeah, it's right above them. Come on, get that sucker off. Okay, we've gotten some decent damage in. I will have to try to keep into mid-range if I can with all the all the scales it's going to throw around. And might as well get that on to help us out. There was a good hit with the Thousand Dragon. Another shot type I need to try using more often. Okay, good. You know what? The Shockalogs actually might help us a little bit. I don't know if they get a status proc off. Ooh. Okay, he did connect, but we did get the tail cut off with that leap. So that'll help reduce some of the scales going out. It sounds like Uragon's back in the area. Ow. Oh yeah, I stayed in that way too long. Get that. There's also the bigger wasp thing there. Yeah, let's try to get away from those. Oh, another part break, which is helpful. Yeah, I really like the, how much you're able to circle around the monster and keep your shots all leveled up for the bow. I think I'm going to have to main the bow a little bit more in future Monster Hunter series and such. But we can carve off the tail, and then we'll continue our pursuit. Okay, just the flail. I doubt we'll see the big ticket mantle, but we should at least get some of the other parts, and maybe even an investigation out of this. Let me get a little bit more stamina for ourselves. Yeah, before we go rushing in, let those detonate. Oh, geez, there you are. I was trying to figure out what was going on with him. decent enough with the one hit, because we got 185 for damage in with one of those connections. And let's just make it rain for a while. Okay, also let my stamina replenish, because I am getting a little greedy with that. Although, it has paid off. We already got Basil limping. Ow. Dumb Barnos. Okay, we can snag that. I think we'll actually give it a moment and let Seething land and go to sleep. I don't have any bombs to use. I could try a capture? I'm tempted to. You know what, yeah, for sake of speed, we're going to do a capture, and then we'll see what we got from the rewards. And we won't worry about going up there too quickly. We'll just creep up. Okay, go a little bit more when the Barnos are trying to knock us off. There it is. All lit up and pretty. Just to basically be woken up for a moment and then go back to sleep. Now we can snag the track. Nighty-night, Seething. Have a little bit of a snooze. Yeah, it feels like both mixing in the extra shot types as well as the upgrade we did to the bow has paid off a lot on our previous hunt for Seething. I also am a little more familiar with the moveset once again with having to refresh, but I feel like mixing in the other shot types is what I really need to do more. Get the spreads, get the raining volleys, because although the raining volley isn't that damaging, it's the stagger that is the real payoff from it. Oh, we got the gem. We didn't get the mantle. Well, we got a few things. Not as much as I would have hoped, but I think that at least brings us in close for what we need for the armor. There's that. Okay, yeah, so it looks like I might have to do quite a few things to get that bar all the way full. So it might be, instead of having to find so many tracks, you have to do so many expeditions or so many optional quests to build the bar and finding tracks. We'll take a look at the armory, see what we still need for... Think, brain, think. You have thought. See what we're still missing for the helmet. And then maybe see if I have an optional quest to go for Legiana quickly, just to help get another piece of armor for what we'll make. Yeah, so we just need one more blast fluid and one mantle. That mantle's gonna be the hard part. We just need the fell wing for that. And then I think I probably will make the beta just to have the extra slots to play around with. So that gives us a 4-drop, or a 4-slot, a 2 and a 1. So that'll probably be good for that. I don't think I'd have to worry about anything there. Brachy's gloves give us agitator and blast resistance, so I could probably try swapping those out for something else in the stuff we've been finding. Max Might is not going to help. Stamina Surge actually might not be bad to get. Yeah, I think that'd probably be... That only does give us that 1 4-slot. There is a peak performance, but I don't know how well I'll stay healthy for, like, what we want. Constitution and Crit Eye isn't bad. I might have to go after a Master Rank of Dogeron. There's a critical drop. We wouldn't really use that, though. What else do we got? Okay, that's not bad. The recovery up and the Constitution is a bigger one I'm looking at, but I'll have to think about that a little more. Bombardier, what does that give again? I don't think that I think that only applies to barrels. I don't think that applies to anything else. I was going to say, if it does apply to other stuff, it might help on a blast set, but I don't know. I might actually have to look that up before I do going. Let me see. Okay, toss those away, flip over, let's get Another shock trap. You know what? I'll probably... Oh, here's what we'll do, just to fill out this episode. I don't think we'll go for another hunt. But we're going to go enlist Poogie's help to try to find a little something special. I still do like the super poofy parka they got on. But I'm trying to remember where what we're after is, because there's a very special little find that you can have Poogie discover. Yeah, there goes Poogie. Let's see what it's found. Pretty in pink. And steel egg. Okay, there's something else too. Let's just waddle around with our Poogie for a while. I can't remember if it can only find one per time you're around the hub, or it has a chance to find multiple ones too. As I do like having the controller vibrate now, for letting you know that there is something of interest. Mouse and keyboard, I don't think you would really get anything quite like that unless you're paying attention to how Poogie kind of sits in your arms. That doesn't seem like anything else is being picked up. Maybe it is a case of you can only find like one thing per time you're back in the hub area. But yeah, I'll see about getting the mix set. I might try to get a layered set on, just that way we don't look too silly either. Nope. And actually we can admire our seething we caught. Yeah, beat up a little bit and the tail's cut, but not too bad, I think. Yeah, looks like Poogie's not really letting us know of anything else, so I think that'll be it. Oh, I also should do the Steamworks soon, because that is ripe to go. What the heck, let's tackle it right now. I think I ran out of steam, and I've got it basically right to full. Yeah, we'll just quickly pop this out for a little bit of fun for what this episode was. And then we will be ready next week to tackle the Elders and the last stages of the story. Not having much luck getting that. No, but... Come on, just a little bit more. There we go. So yeah, this will just give us a few extra rewards and supplies for the box, and it's a little bit of fun for this filler episode to be completed. Come Monday, I should have all of the tracks we need found for the hunts ahead. And we'll see how the armors, how I both look in the mix set I come up with, and put together a little bit of a layered piece, or a layered set, so it doesn't look so goofy either. And let's see, quite a few things on the left side. A little bit there to help us, not too much. But again, just some silly fun to bring the week to a close. So, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter World Iceborne Community Edition. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.